Welcome back to the Chisambo Show. Just a few days ago, I was having an intellectual discussion with my son, Josh Chisambo, who happens to also have a YouTube channel. You should check him out, Josh Chisambo. Anyway, we call him our in-house psychologist. And we were talking about the way that we view the world. The way that he views the world will be totally different to the way that I do. And it's based on our belief system. Now, we get our belief systems from how we were brought up, what was said to us, what we watched, what we read, our environment, all that goes to play and adds to our belief system. Now, if we don't ever question our belief system, we have a warped view of the world. I'll give you an example. Maybe an incident may happen and I may look at it as if it was like, say, a racist incident where my son will say, "No, Mom, that person was just having a bad day," or it was just this and this happened, or whatever. The interpretation would be totally different for the both of us. Why is that? Belief system. Now, I'll give you a personal example. When I was brought up, I always saw that when people got married and they had 1 or 2 children, women normally ballooned up, okay? That was the norm. That is what a mother of a 2-year-old or a mother of a 5-year-old is supposed to look like, or a mother of 2 children is supposed to look like. So I took that as the gospel truth. Okay, so I had my 2 children. I started also ballooning up, okay? And I suppose that was normal, but I wasn't really comfortable in my skin. Now, I remember then moving from that environment into a different one and meeting a certain lady who was slim, and she had 2 children who were younger than mine, and she looked fabulous. She wasn't frumpy, whereas I, on the other side, had this belief system that, you know, when you have children, you are supposed to look a little bit frumpy and so forth. And based on what I saw, based on the evidence that was before me, meaning that lady with the wonderful 2 children who were always smartly dressed, everything was on point, I started to question my beliefs. I started thinking, well, how come she has managed to maintain her figure? How come she's managed to still look stylish with the 2 children who are younger than mine? So therefore, because I started questioning that belief, I started taking action or doing a little research into how I could become like that, or how I could become the best version of myself. So obviously it required me to do a little bit of reading, a little bit of watching TV that was going to be beneficial on how I could decrease my weight. Okay, how I could lose weight in a healthy way, and also getting tips on how I could dress appropriately for my shape. So if you never ever question your beliefs, if you never ever question why you are always in that situation, if you never ever question why you're always short of money, if you never ever question why you're always in poverty or always having bad luck, it's always going to reoccur because you're not questioning that belief. Once you start questioning, you're going to start asking questions, and those questions will lead you to doing some research and doing something about your situation to change it for the better. So question those beliefs and you'll see how your life will change. All right, having said that, we are going to hear from our sponsors, but don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Comment below. We are going to hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back after this.